Hello, everyone. Welcome to Tarot Wisdom. I'm going live with the mid-months. I wanted the timestamp, but I didn't even get a pen, so I can write it down. But for anyone who comes in and joins me, I welcome you. I wanted to find an inspirational message for the middle of the month from my Helen Steiner Rice books. It's called A Touch of Joy. So I think a good one is this, if you guys can see it. Teach me to do your will, for you are my God. May your good spirit lead me on level ground. And that's Psalms 143, verse 10. So that's just to start it off. Sorry, my voice is a little shaky because I'm a little nervous. This is the second time I went live for mid-months. So right now we're going to start off with Aries. And if you want, I just wish I had a timestamp this. Okay, so Aries, I am shuffling your cards. I'm using right now the Manzel's Tarot 2. That's which deck I'm using now. If it goes cold on me, I'll use other decks that I have pre-shuffled all of them. So right now I'm just waiting for the cards to come out. And this is Aries, mid-month, March 2020. Okay, Aries, the first card that came out is the King of Pentacles. It's showing that you guys are still focused on the financial aspect of life. This moon in Virgo, this full moon in Virgo, really has people focused on their money. Next card that came out here is the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so you went from the King to the 10, Aries. And the King of Pentacles is saying that either you are on a firm foundation or you soon will be. And with the Ten of Pentacles, that's all about like family inheritance and your place in the scheme of things, in the scheme of your family, in the scheme of the company you're working for or will be working for. It's just showing a lot of stability so far. Let's see what else comes out. I'm going to pick out 3 more cards. So it does look like your foundation is firm, is going to be firm for the next half of March. Okay, something else came out. It's all Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles. Things are evening out for you guys. It's all Pentacles for Aries so far. So things, let me move this candle. Things are evening out for you guys. Is balance here with your money and your stability. So this is definitely not a love reading for Aries. If you're coming in for a love reading, that's not what it is. It's showing that you guys are getting yourself together financially. It could have been after a long time of being unstable. You guys are finally being stable. I'm surprised your card didn't come out though. And you could be dealing with, if it is for romance, you could be dealing with the earth sign, like going out dating the earth sign, married to an earth sign. But your focus is definitely on the money. And with that 10 of Pentacles, with this 10 of Pentacles here, with this 10 of Pentacles here, it's the money. It's like money that you get from other sources at this time. So even if you're not working, unemployment or something like that, other things are coming in that's going to balance out your financial situation. And the last card that came out for Aries is the Page of Wands. The bottom of the deck is the 3 of Cups. So that's celebration. So it does look like you guys are moving forward in something. I want to clarify some cards. I want to clarify the 10 of Pentacles, because that is the family card. That's like having it all. But for some reason, I feel as though some of you have been coming from a rocky place, and that's why you are focused on your money so much. It's something that you want to achieve financially. And like I said, it could be, let's see. All right, so the 10 of Pentacles was clarified by the King of Swords. So that is clear-cut communication. So it could be, like I said, you getting jobs, getting job offers, clear-cut communication, things coming in clearly, anything, like any conversations that you have with a potential employer or employee or buying something, you will be clear in your intentions and the other person will be clear with you. And that's why that 6 of Pentacles came up afterwards, showing that things are going to be balanced for you guys. And it comes right under the King of Pentacles, which is the make, so you can see it. It comes right under the King of Pentacles, which is the overall meaning of the reading. So that's what it looks like for Aries, that you are basically coming into more stability for the month of the ending of March. Now let me do the Page of Wands, because I want to see what energy you're putting out there. It's something that you want to put out there. I just dropped the cards. Wait a minute, guys. It's something that you guys want to put out there, that you want to take action on after things do even up within the next 2 to 3 weeks. Things, you know, like I said, things will get better with your finances. So let's see what it is that you guys want to take action on. Okay, card flipped out, and the 2 of Wands came out. So you go from the Page of Wands to the 2 of Wands. So that's you making a choice. It's a choice that you want to make in some matter. Whether that's also financial, I don't know, because nothing, well, it did. 2 cards came out, the Ace of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. So you guys want to take further action on some type of financial, it's all financial for you guys. So if it isn't buying a new car, getting a home, purchase a big purchase item that you guys want to do, getting a job, getting promotions, raises, because you went from the King of Pentacles to the Ace of Pentacles, being, you know, the Page of Wands being clarified by the Ace of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles is a nurturer. So that means you're nurturing an idea of your stability. You're nurturing something that you hold dear. And with the Ace of Pentacles showing up, that shows that it's something new that is definitely coming in. And with that 10 of Pentacles, like I said, it could be, it was clarified by the King of Swords. So it could be your family or people you consider family that are helping you move to this better financial situation. And it's all going to even out for you. The 6 of Pentacles, usually in the traditional tarot, has a scale, a man holding the scale, and is evenly dividing things amongst people. Like he's able to help other people. So it looks like for Aries, you guys will have more than enough this month. And for yourselves and to give to others. So now I'm going to go on to Taurus. I found the pen too. So let me just clear for that one person who's watching. Thank you. I hope you get something out of this when your sign comes up. So I'm just going to shuffle the deck a little bit more to clear it out for Taurus. So we're going to get through all 12 signs in this one string. Okay, so this is for Taurus. Let's see what comes out. I wouldn't be surprised if it's Pentacles for everybody with this Virgo full moon that just passed. They say the energy lasts for a while. So we know so far Aries is focused on money. Now let's see if Taurus is focused. I think everybody is really focused on money. So let's see. Okay, you guys, the main energy for Taurus is the Seven of Swords. That is mental energy. That is the feeling that someone is trying to be sneaky around you. It's some kind of distrust you guys don't have. And it is concerning love with the Ace of Cups. It's a offer of love that may be coming in. But for some reason, you guys aren't trusting it. I don't know if it's something that is familiar, will seem familiar, like something from the past, or a relationship that you're currently in, and the person wants to make it even more stable, but maybe through past mistakes, you're not trusting with that Seven of Swords. But with that star on top of the Seven of Swords, it's showing that you do have some kind of inner guidance that tells me that no one will be able to. It's the Two of Swords. So that's being conflicted. So a lot of Tauruses, you are, and there's that star again. That star always anytime I see a star on top of it in this deck, it's telling me that you have insight, like your intuition is working. And then the regular tarot, in the other tarot, it shows somebody blindfolded. So basically, you're using your third eye. So you guys will be thinking about this love offer, Taurus, that is coming up to you. And 2 cards came out, so I have to take them both, even though I only wanted to use 5 cards for each reading. For each reading. So the 2 cards that came out was the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Swords. So it looks like whatever this love relationship that's coming in, it is a good offer. I think you guys will be meditating on it, or thinking about it inwardly, taking your time. And then the Ace of Swords comes up, and the Ace of Swords comes up, and that's truth. That's seeing things clearly. So whatever the Seven of Swords is telling you, I would tell everybody, follow your own intuition. But it looks like with this Ace of Cups, it's a real true love offer. I don't think anybody's trying to get over on you, because you guys are guarded anyway. Those Two of Swords, you're guarded and looking within. You're trying to see the situation, not with your 2 eyes. You're trying to see the situation almost like spiritually. Where is it going to lead you? And with the Wheel of Fortune, it leads in your favor. And then with the Ace of Swords, like I said, coming up, that's mental clarity. You will be clear on whether this person or this situation, because if it's not a romantic love, it could be friendship, it could be family. But if it's romance, it looks good, because the person is obviously truthful. And if it's a second go round, this time they are really truthful, because it's like I said, the wheel is in your favor, and the Ace of Swords helps you see through anything. So it's going to be clarity in it. And I just clarified the Ace of Swords, and here's the Page of Cups that came out with it. So Taurus, it looks good for you guys for the rest of the month of March when it comes to love, because this was definitely a love reading. Those are the cards that came out. And yeah, with the Page of Cups, it's showing, yeah, that person they really mean it. I meant to put that on the swords, I'm sorry. With the Page of Cups, that person really means it. They're being truthful, whoever it is, whatever the situation is. Whether it's like co-workers or somebody apologizing to you or something like that. It could be anything. But that has to do with emotions. So that's what I have for you, Taurus. And now I'm going to go to Gemini. I'll just put this here as a focal point so you guys just won't be staring at something blank. And so far the cards is working They're not going cold. Because I use these cards a lot since I got them for Christmas from my daughter. I've been using them a lot. But I shuffle all my decks just in case I have to change up. All right. So now we're going to Gemini. All right, Gemini. All right, let's see what comes out for Gemini. Last half of card already flipped over, did it? Yep, card already flipped over. For Gemini, the first card that came out is the Four of Pentacles. You are holding things dear to you. You are holding your money, your possessions, anything that has to do with worldly value, including your body. You're holding it dear to you. When in this deck, the pentacles are on his spine. The spinal cord is what keeps us all together. So whatever it is that keeps you together, whether it's financial, anything to do with the material world, you are holding it close to you, Gemini. See what else comes up. I like the way he depicts that Four of Pentacles because it's the truth. In the traditional tarot, they have the Four of Pentacles as him being a miser or selfish, but no, it's the time to be selfish and it's the time to hold on to what you have for yourself. The next that came up for you, Gemini, is the Nine of Wands. So that's showing that there's going to be action that you're going to want to take towards something. It could be something new. If you look at the card, it has all these other statues, but this one statue is bigger than the rest, and he's sitting under it. It's almost like that that's like the Ace of Wands almost. He's already conquered all these other wands. It's not a threatening thing. It's something that he's already completed so many steps. So you've already completed a lot of steps, but it's something else that you may feel as though you have to conquer. And being as though it's Wands energy, you will be able to overcome it. Okay. Next up comes the Knight of Cups. So this could be pertaining to a secret admirer. Also, an offer may be given to you, but it's almost like the person wants you to walk towards them for it, like for you to reach out to them. And it doesn't have to be romantic, although I think it is. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be friendship. Oh, that's the Knight. I was going to say this King. With the Knight of Cups, there's a message. And the Knight of Wands, that statue, that large wand is looking right at the Knight of Cups. So you're looking at an opportunity. You're thinking over it and thinking whether you can do this. If it's of a romantic nature, the answer is definitely yes. With the Knight of Wands, because the Knight of Wands is almost like a completion. It's almost like getting to the last part of your trip, which would be the Ten of Wands. But that's burdens. The Nine of Wands just means you still have fight left in you. So if it's something you gave up on love or finding love or something like that, don't lose hope because it looks like it's there for you. And the Nine of Cups in this deck, his face is covered, like I said, and it's a full moon. So sometimes it can be secrets. So that's why I said secret admirer. It's almost like he doesn't want to be shown. He doesn't want his face to show, but he wants to know, he or she, because this is for male and female, wants to know basically if you are interested in love. That's why the cup is like sitting away from him. Are you interested in love? Because that's his cup. He has it. He wants to offer it to you, but maybe he's feeling like that's not something you're interested in. Could be intimidated by you. So he just wants to see where your mind is at. But somehow this offer will come through. It could be through other people. So we just need one more card for you, Geminis. But so far it looks good. Like I said, with that Four of Pentacles, you are stable and you are holding things together. and which, you know, like I said, in the traditional tarot, the miser card, you're not being miserly, you're being smart. So let's get one more card out for Gemini, and then we're going to move to Cancer. Okay, flipped out here. Okay, so here's you guys' energy, the Knight of Swords. You are going to be taking action. You're going to have clear communication from now, March 15th, throughout the end of the month. There will be clear communication between you and whoever you need communication with. You have fire energy, you have earth energy, and you have water energy, and you have your own elements energy, air, with the Knight of Swords. So you have all the energies all together. If I put all that together, it makes the Magician. So some of you are, everything is on the table here for you. I just did, well, a little while ago, I did Aries, and it was just the Pentacles. It was Pentacles all over, saying that's all they had on their mind. You guys have the Pentacles. You guys have taken action. You guys have offers coming in and taking action again. Speaking clearly to people of your needs. Asking questions that need to be asked with the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords does give information. If it was the Page, I would say you may have to think on things a little before you speak or something, but it's the Knight. The Knight is very knowledgeable. The Knight comes right after the King. So and it's two Knights here. So it could be two things coming towards you. But the Knight of Swords is showing that it's going to be clear to you. And it's also heartfelt. If you look at this card, it's like a glow in his heart. So it's something heartfelt that can be coming to you. Information or any news that is coming to you is going to be heartfelt. So that's what I have for Geminis. Thanks, Geminis. Sorry, just writing it down. Trying to write it down so I can timestamp it. So now we're going to move to Cancers. And, you know, if most likely everyone is going to be watching this after I live stream it, because I know a lot of people are probably in church and stuff. So I don't know why I chose to do it at this time, but I did. So, you know. So for Cancer, what I was saying is don't forget to check your listen out for your moon and rising, if I hadn't said that before. And anybody who is new to the channel, welcome. This is my second time doing the live stream for mid-months. So I welcome you and I invite you all to like, subscribe, and share if you think it'll help someone. So I'm focusing on Cancer mid-month. Oh, one came out. All right, Cancer, you got Two of Pentacles. First card. So there's more Pentacle energy from that Virgo full moon. One Pentacle is larger than the other. So you may be juggling things, home life versus work life, love life versus home life, because your love life could be separate from your home. But one thing is more important than the other. The way he depicts it in this tarot, one coin is larger. This coin is larger than that one. So it's something of greater value and lesser value, but they're both equal, and they're both producing fruit, like not fruit, but they're both on fertile ground, fertile soil, because you see the tree is growing in the background. So both of the things are important. I think it's just a matter of you getting your priorities, priorities straight as far as what is more important. And most of the time with Cancers, it comes down to family. So let's see what else comes out to see where this reading is going to go. But like I said, so far it looks like you guys are juggling things, and maybe all right, let's see. Strength card. You guys got the Leo card. You got the Strength card. So whatever you're juggling, you do have enough strength to pursue it. It might be a goal that you are pursuing. Oh, another card came out. The Hermit. Strength in the Hermit. You guys had something like this in the monthlies. So the Hermit card came out next to Strength. You're juggling things. The Strength card is saying you have what it takes. You are a noble person. You can persevere. And with the Hermit is saying you're looking within, and you see the person on this deck, male or female, guys, the person on this deck is looking at their own universe. So it's about you looking within at this time. And I did say when the Two of Pentacles came out that you guys have to prioritize something. And I must have to get clarifiers out because I don't know what you guys have to prioritize. But with the Hermit, you are going to be looking within to find the balance. Because one of those coins you might just want to drop, you know? You might not want to keep juggling things. But it seems like you guys are determined with the Strength card coming out. You guys are determined to keep everything afloat, to keep juggling. Whatever it is, whatever it pertains to, because it's going to be different. But that was a card. It's going to be different for each Cancerian. All right, here we go. 2 cards came out. So the 2 cards that came out is the Moon and the Hangman. It came out like this. So with the Moon, that is your energy is Pisces. Definitely is Pisces energy. But it can also be what is it? Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. But since the Moon came out in your reading, I'm thinking this is your energy. Even though it's not the Death card is usually. I'm sorry, I'm thinking about Scorpio. Excuse me. Even though it's not the Chariot is usually Cancer's energy. So the Moon card came out. So it looks like there is something that's unfolding that you may not have all the answers to. So that's, you know, with that Hermit card, I think that's why you guys are looking inside, because there's something in the situation that you're involved in that you have to look within. And it seems like you'll be waiting. It's almost like you're in a waiting phase with the Hangman, and you'll be seeing things different. Let me see. I'm gonna have to clarify some things on you, Cancer, because I want to know exactly what you would be waiting on, because it's all about the 2 things you're juggling. And like I said, I think it could be family life, career life, something like that. The Empress came out. The Empress came out for the Hermit. So I think you are waiting on a person. So it's the second thing I said with the Pentacles is love life, family life. So Cancerians, I think somebody is a mystery to you, or you're looking within yourself to figure out the bigger picture as far as the Moon, which is mysterious. And then with the Hangman, you're looking at things differently. You're looking at a potential love partner differently. And it looks like you guys have been strong and obviously waiting for this person, and you look at them as an Empress or Emperor. So you look at them as like everything. Let's see how I'm gonna pull one more card. So this looks like a love reading, and hopefully with the 2 of Pentacles, you guys weren't juggling 2 people. I hope that's not the case, but it does look like you've been juggling something. Maybe one person is more valuable to you than the other person, and you've been trying to keep up the strength to deal with the one person who could be a Virgo with the Hermit card, could be a Virgo, could be a Leo with the Strength card. It could be any sign. I don't like to go by signs, like by reading the cards, because people have the rising and moon signs too, that you may be attracted to that part of them. So that's basically what it seems like. So if you are juggling two people, it seems like you are going to make up your mind on one or the other, because you're going to look from a different perspective with this hangman. You see how he's hanging over the world? He's looking at the world differently. He's looking at it from a different view. So you are going to see this person as an emperor or empress, male or female. Too many cards came out, but I'm going to take them so that you guys can see them as I was shuffling. For Cancer, the 10 of Pentacles came out, the 4 of Wands, and the 3 of Wands. So that means you guys will make a decision. It will bring happiness. That's Cups energy with the 10 of Cups. It's really beautiful with the rainbow. The 4 of Wands, that's a happy home life, the foundation, the starting of a home, a happy home life. And the 3 of Wands, that's you seeing your ships coming in. So you see whoever it is, you definitely see that they have potential. And even though that 2 of Pentacles was coming up and you were juggling over what is important right now, it looks like your love life is important to you. That's what it looks like to me, Cancers, from the cards. You will have love coming in, and I think it's new love, because there's nothing that indicates that it's like something from the past. It's somebody that you probably are currently dealing with, or will soon be meeting. So let me get this. That was for 32. That was for Cancer. So now we're going to go to Leo. See what's going on with the Lions. All right. Let me just shuffle a little bit. Clear it out. Cancer, that looked really good for you guys. All right. So Leo, from March 15th to the beginning of April. All right, let's see what's going on with the Leos. Let me put this camera back so it just won't be a blank. All right, let's see. Leos. All right, if it goes cold, nothing comes out, I'm going to switch. That's too many cards came out. Too many. Just one 5. If 5 comes out, that's fine, but not too many at first. Leo, March. Oh, here we go. Okay, Leos, you guys have the 2 of Cups. So starting off as a possible love reading for you guys. It's possible love because, okay. The Page of Cups. So that's an offer of love, but it's a page. The way this card depicts this offer coming in, the cup is extra large, the page is so small, it's lightning striking. So it's like somebody might come on, offer you love, and it might be shocking to you guys. It might seem larger than life with the Page of Cups in this deck. I don't know. So this is possibly a love reading for Leos also. So what it is going to be a surprise. Okay. Then comes the 7 of Cups. So that is either confusion about an offer, or you have choices. we'll have to see what comes up next. I'll probably have to clarify it, but you could have choices. But being as though this Two of Cups is up here and the mystical smoke is coming out of two of these cups, it shows that it's almost showing that you have to choose one road or another. Like, in other words, if this love offer comes up to you, it's up to you to say yes or no. I don't think it's confusion. I think it's more of you're going to either say yes or you're going to either say no. And each individual Leo will have their own reason on why they give this person. Maybe it's because they're coming to them as a page. I don't know. But the page is coming on strong with the lightning and that big chalice in the background. So I don't know if it's somebody who's not experienced in love or doesn't speak your love language, Leo, that's making you feel confused. But either way, love is coming towards you, looks like. Let's get one more card out and see if we can clarify. I haven't clarified too much. So I'm trying to make the readings go by. Get the messages out as fast as I can. Okay, so the Ten of Pentacles came out. So it shows that that's working with a group. That is the family card. So you may say yes to this offer of love that's coming up to you, but I want to see why the Page of Pentacles would be shocked. Page of Cups would be shocking to you. So you guys have all cups, Leos. You have all cups energy. The Two of Cups, which is definitely love. The Page of Cups and the Seven of Cups. And like I said, the seven could stand for you being confused or having other offers. But why is this Page of Cups going to be shocking? That's what I want to know. Because it looks like you may say yes to the offer with the 10, because that's a completion. Or if it's something, a partner that has been looming around for a while, they shouldn't be at the page level. That could lead someone to making a choice on another person. So no clarifiers are coming out, so I'm going to keep trying for you. But it's definitely love. For those of you who will say yes to whatever this offer is, it will turn into the Ten of Pentacles. And that's having things materialistically, emotionally, even though the cups aren't there, it's emotional. And you see it's the two people. It's almost like a family. That's what the Ten of Pentacles stands for. Happy. It's almost like the 10 of Cups, which is emotional happy. Oh, this is why. This is what came out for the clarifier. The Six of Cups. It might be somebody from the past, Leo. It might be somebody from the past, and maybe they're coming in as a page, maybe because they want a new beginning. They want to start fresh. That's what it's looking like. And on the bottom of the clarifying deck is the Four of Wands. So that's, they may want to build with you guys, build a foundation of love. Possibly some of you guys could be moving in, getting offers to move in if it is established. But I believe it's somebody from the past or somebody who brings fond memories to you, somebody that makes you happy when you think back. So that looks good for you, Leos. And the money looks good. Anytime the Ten of Pentacles comes up, the money looks good. So that was Leo. And now I'm going to do Virgo. Let me just do the cards a shuffle. Virgo for March. End of March 2020. Virgo. Let's see what's going to come out for you guys. Okay. All right, Virgos, here we go. This ought to be good. Up. Y'all got the same card that came out for Cancers. And I said y'all some Cancers may be dealing with the Virgo. You got the Two of Pentacles came out first, and then the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So it looks like you guys are going to balance and act also, and things are going in your favor. The next card that came up is the Three of Cups. It's going to be a celebration. Things going in your favor. That means you may have chosen the right thing to stick with, the right person to stick with, the right job to stick with. But things are turning in your favor, or will be turning in your favor for the month of the rest of March. And last but not least, the Sun card. So far you guys had the best reading, Virgos. So it's showing me that yes, you guys are juggling something. Something is more important. I'll clarify that. It's something in your life that's more important, that takes precedence over the other thing, but you're holding them both. You still holding them both up. They're both fertile. But it's just one has a more important value. And because you have been holding them both up, the wheel is turning in your favor. You get to celebrate this month. And with the Sun card, that's also Leo. I take the Sun and the Strength card as Leo. But that's also Leo energy. But I guess you guys should check the, maybe some of you have Cancer rising or Cancer, because like I said, the Two of Pentacles came out in the same position with the Cancery, and then it was the Hermit that came out with them. So I'm thinking that maybe some of you guys may be dealing with Cancers, or someone who has a Cancer moon or rising. So I want to clarify the Two of Pentacles to see if something comes out. Sometimes if the clarifier doesn't come out, I just stop, because that means that I'm being told there's nothing else I can say on the matter, because you have to take it as it applies to you. Okay, something came out. The Seven of Cups. So that's choices. You had a lot of choices that you were juggling from. And let's see if a decision that you made, and this is coming up, and it may have already happened. This can go for a couple of weeks back or a couple of weeks forward. So if this hasn't already happened, it's going to happen. That juggling of Two Pentacles energy is leading to some type of confusion. Too many. Is leading to some kind of confusion or a lot of offers. It doesn't always have to be confusion. It's just many ways you can go about getting whatever it is. And ending with the Sun card, that's really awesome, because that's taking a break. You guys may be going on vacation. Doing more leisure activities that you want to do for yourself, pampering yourself more. All those type of things that you do when the sun is out and you're feeling good. I'm waiting for one more clarifier to come out for that Two of Pentacles, because we know you have a lot of options and you've been juggling them all. But I want to know what that end result is with the Two of Pentacles, because, okay, you took action on something. The Queen of Wands came up. That's why I say it still may be a Leo that figures in with you, or you may have Leo rising or in your moon too, Cancer. So that looks good. It looks like you guys had a lot of opportunities with the Seven of Cups coming up. You had a lot of opportunities. You took action on one. That turned in your favor. You get to celebrate, or that will turn in your favor. I have to say it in future tense, because this is the reading up to April. So yeah, you're going to take action on on one of these cups, okay? Instead of continuing to juggle, the wheel's going to turn in your favor. You're going to have a chance to celebrate and sit back and relax with all that you've been laboring through. So that's what I have for Cancers. And now I'm going to do, that wasn't Cancer. That was that Leo? That's Leo. No, Virgo. I'm Virgo. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was Virgo. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was calling y'all Cancers this whole time. Oh my God. So Virgo, it looks like a lot of things is going on. I was saying that for you to check Cancers. That's what I meant. So that's it for you Virgos. It looks good, especially with the Wheel of Fortune, the Three of Pentacles, and the Sun. You guys are really going to be celebrating and having reason to celebrate because of the choice you made and because of the action that you took, which would have been dropping one of these pentacles, because it's still going to be on fertile ground. If you drop it, if you look at it, all it's going to do is go into the soil and be planted for something to sprout up some from your labor, whether it's in a love relationship or career. So that's what I have for Virgos. I think I was calling y'all Cancers. I think a lot of Virgos that may be dealing with water signs or have so anyway, instead of me babbling on and on, and now we're going to do Libra. Let's see what we have for the scales for Libras. I wonder if I want to switch decks. I'm going to stick with this, and after Libra, I'm going to try to switch decks and see what happens. I just like this deck. Okay. All right, Libras, we're at 4733. Libra for March, end of March 2020. Okay, let's see. Nothing yet, but we'll see. Something's bound to come out. So I'll have to switch the decks, like I said. I've been using this. Oh, here we go. We got 3 that came out. All Libras, you guys got the Lovers, Major Arcana. Then you have the 8 of Cups, the Moon. Oh, okay, that's good. The Lovers. Oh, this Ten of Pentacles is coming out for everybody. It's still that full moon, that Virgo full moon, 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so you guys, let's see, on the bottom of the deck is the King of Cups. So that's love energy. That's a love offer. For those of you who are single, that's a love offer coming in. With the Lovers, you're going to have to make a choice because it used to be called in traditional tarot. The Lovers was called the choice card. And in my Egyptian deck, which I think I'm going to go to next, in my Egyptian deck, you will see that in the Lovers, it had a man with 2 women beside him, meaning so he had to make a choice. But it is true love without the choice. So you guys have true love in your surroundings, or you're working on it. With the 8 of Cups, though, you may have to leave something behind. I'll clarify it and see what it could possibly be, because there's stuff that you don't see. So it's telling me that you need to investigate. If this is someone new coming into your life, you need to try to take a deeper look at that person, because they may not be all that they appear. And that's not negative. The Moon card is not negative. It just means that you don't see everything. Okay? And like I said, with the 8 of Cups, that's walking away from something. But that's also, when you walk away, you're walking towards something. You see that door? And he's almost like a wise man sitting on top. But like, you're walking away looking for that 9th cup. So let's clarify the 8 of Cups, because that's weird that will come after the Lovers. The Lovers being your something you have to walk away from. Maybe you guys are working too hard, because it does have to do with family. So anybody who is already married or in an established relationship, with that Ten of Pentacles coming up right here, that is like the family card. So maybe you have to give up some hours at work and spend more time with your family, but you don't know how that's going to turn out. With the Moon card, that could be another way of looking at it. Too many cards came out. But it's definitely all about love with you guys. And the finances look good with you too. I don't know why you hear me shuffling. So it's not like I'm not shuffling it good. The Ten of Pentacles came out, I think, at least 3 times. But it's just that heavy Virgo. And that moon keeps coming up. Are we in the sign of Pisces? Yep, we're in the sign of Pisces. So what's hidden will be shown anyway, because there's that little star again in the middle. And the star card is my favorite card, by the way, guys. Not that anyone asked, but okay. So the King of Swords came in. This is the second time the King of Swords came out as a clarifier. The King of Swords came out as a clarifier for the Eight of Cups. So you're walking away from maybe negative talk, negative self-talk. That's something a lot of people need to walk away from, negative self-talk or doubt. Because with the King of Swords clarifying, you're seeking clarity. That's what you're walking away from all these other cups, because you have the Lovers, so the love is there. But with the Eight of Cups, you're walking away from something in search of something else. This door is leading to enlightenment. So you're searching for the truth. You're searching for the truth, and it may be hidden from you, but there will be some form of knowledge released to you, because the moon can be a blessing also. So you may be using your intuition a lot with the Pisces, being as though we're almost going to Aries. No, are we? Aries? No, we're still in Pisces, I believe. So yeah, that moon card showed up twice in 2 readings. So things will be revealed, and you're going to have a happy home, a balanced home life as far as love goes. Whether it's a new relationship, I think the person is going to be okay, because you are seeking the truth from whoever it is. If it's a new person, you'll seek the truth and get that 9th cup. And with the moon, you still may not know. No one is ever 100% sure, but inside, intuitively, with that star, you know, and that's hope. And with the Ten of Pentacles, it can create a happy home life and stability within a relationship. So that's what I have for the Cancers. It looks like it's just going to be more stability. And we're at 53 minutes in. 53. I don't know if I'm a timestamp this, guys, because the pen that I got is half working. I wasn't prepared as prepared as I should have been. For the one person, 2 people. For the 2 people who are sticking with me. I should have been a little bit more prepared with a good working pen and stuff. So we just did Libra. Now we are on to Scorpio. All right, let's see what Scorpio has. Oh, you know what? I'm going to switch decks, guys. I'm not using Manzel's. I'm going to use my Egyptian Tarot. Let's see. Now, that was also shuffled, pre-shuffled before. I shuffled everything. Okay, so give it a couple more shuffles. Let's see what happens for Scorpio. All right. Let's see what comes out for Scorpio. Hope it's good. All right, first card out is the Hermit. Oops, almost burnt the card up. The Hermit card came out. So you guys, you Scorpios may be doing a lot of reflecting, looking inward. Like you just saw on my Manzel's tarot deck, he's looking at his own world, his own sphere. So you guys may be looking inward for any answers. You know, I don't want to bring the that virus that's going around into it, but I think a lot of you probably are wondering why and trying to find answers within yourself. Next up comes the High Priestess. So that means information. And that's a perfect card, actually, that's perfect. It came up for Scorpios because you guys do use your intuition. So with the Hermit looking within and the High Priestess having knowledge, whatever you are seeking for, whatever answers, whatever questions you need answered, it's going to come out with the High Priestess. But the key is to look within. You don't have to ask a lot of people about that. And that can be in prayer. I mean, looking within, sometimes you have to pray because if you believe in God, what is within us, we have a part of God within us. So prayer is really important at this time, Scorpios, for you to seek the answers. Okay, next up, we have the Six of Wands, which is a victory. The Ten of Swords, which is that's getting over. The Ten of Swords came out with the Three of Swords, so you're getting over a hurt. To the Three of Swords, you have victory. So, okay, this must be like a former love reading. Maybe you guys broke up with somebody or separated from somebody, and you were looking inside for the answers of why it happened. This is a possible scenario, but the answer will come to you, and you will be victorious in this situation. And the situation was definitely over heartbreak, but since the Three of Swords came out with the Ten of Swords, the Ten of Swords means it's over, it's done. Like you're not really affected by it anymore. And that goes with the Six of Wands coming out before it. You're victorious in the situation. Whatever somebody thought they was going to break you or whatever, you did good or are going to do good by looking within. Okay, they're not going to break you. I just wanted to pull another card. Yep, just like I said, don't ask. The Five of Wands came out. You don't have to ask a whole lot of people about your own emotional stability. This is not letting Five of Wands advice, because I wanted some more advice on this. So the Five of Wands is saying, don't let everybody put their hands in the pot of when it comes to your emotions, because basically with the Six of Wands being underneath of the Hermit, looking within is how you're going to be victorious. Looking within yourself, praying, finding the answers that will come out because of the High Priestess. Wherever hurt you guys have recently suffered in any area of your life, it could be a loss of a job, it could be a loss of a loved one. That is not clear, but you'll know as a Scorpio what it is. But you guys will be victorious when you look inside yourself. So it is a very positive reading. Just don't let too many people, you don't have to, but that's a Scorpio trait anyway. I don't think you guys would let a lot of people in on your inner workings too much. Because like I said, this Three of Swords was clarified by, it came out with the Ten of Swords. So you're getting over the hurt. You're getting past some kind of hurt. And the victory is right smack dab in the middle. You guys will be victorious in anything that has to do with matters of the heart, anything that has to do with your self-healing. And it could be a friendship that you had to let go of, a romantic relationship you had to let go of, anything that you had to let go of that kind of like broke your heart, made you feel, heartbroken. You're over it. You're going to get over it with the Ten of Wands. That's the past. Like with the Ten of Swords, that's the past. So that was for Scorpio. That's what I have for you guys. And we're at an hour. It doesn't feel like an hour, but we're at the hour mark. So now we're going to go to Sagittarius. And I'm just going to shuffle a little more. Sagittarius for the rest of March till, thanks to my one supporter out there. Well, I know other people will see it, but thanks for staying. Let me see. Okay, Sagittarius. Let's see what comes out for Sagittarius. Mid-month, March. And I don't know, whoever will be watching it, wherever you're from, I'm not talking about the person who's looking at it live, but whoever watches this video, just to know where I'm at, the weather is really nice. It's been really nice. Spring this year is on the 19th. I thought it was the 20th, the equinox, but anyway, it's on the 19th, but we've been having a pre-spring, which I'm grateful of, because the cold and the dark does not mix with me. All right, come on, Sag. Okay, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you guys, I keep doing that. Sagittarius starts off with the 7 of Pentacles. So that is still earth energy you guys are working on. You guys have been working hard at something, perhaps your job. We'll see what the rest of the cards, surrounding cards say. But you guys have been working hard and you're wanting to see the fruits of your labor, or you're looking back, taking stock. Some people may be looking at where they're putting some Sagittarians may be looking at where they're putting their money at, budgeting, stuff like that. But you guys are coming along great as far as financially with the 7 of Pentacles. Like I said, you still may be tweaking some things to deal with your finances, and that's fine. Everybody needs to do that. I need to do that. Sheesh, I'm not a Sag, but a lot of Sagittarians are going to be doing that. Let's see what comes up. Perhaps because you want to travel and stuff like that. The summer's coming up. And those of you who are in college and stuff, spring break, you know, you might be looking at your money, your savings, how much you guys have saved. Okay, this is taking a while. Maybe I should have stuck to the Menzel's deck, right? Let's see. 7 of Pentacles, looking good, Sag, so far. Sometimes it takes a while for the cards to come out. Oh, there we go. And we have 3 cards that came out. You guys have the Fool, taking a new journey. And what did I say? You guys might want to travel. What is this? Yeah, the Sun. The Sun card. A lot of you Sagittarians want to go on vacation. It looks like this is pretty cut and dry. And then the Knight of Wands. Yep. And I said that before the cards came out. And on the bottom of the deck, you have the Wheel of Fortune. The wheel. Is this the wheel? Yep. I got my glasses on too. But this is the wheel. So you have the wheel. Things are going in your favor, Sag. If you guys want to travel or something, you're going to make a way to find, you know, to have the money for it. If you've been saving, it's showing right here with the 7 of Pentacles. You guys also could be gaining new employment because the Fool card came out. That is a new journey. So it's not just traveling. I'm looking at it as a lot of people are planning vacations. A lot of Sagittarians are planning vacations around this time. And like I said, because that Fool card came out, you could be switching jobs, taking on a new job, but it's going to bring prosperity with the Sun card coming up. And like I said, if it's as simple as taking a vacation or spring breaks coming up and stuff, you guys are going to really be enjoying yourself. And with the Knave of Wands, that's the beginning of something. So I'm speaking to some of the college students out here. It's telling me basically you guys will have enough to go, or even with help, but this is hard work you've done yourself. You will be able to travel even with this virus or whatever that's going on, because things are cheaper now anyway now. But you will be able to travel, you will have fun, but then you're going to come back and get back to your studying, to your schoolwork. That's specifically for college students, and that's the way it came out for college Sagittarius. If you're a more of an adult, it just shows the same thing, really. You looking at your finances, examining how, what's the next step. Is there a next step? The answer is yes, with the Fool card coming out. There is a next step. So there is a new journey for you guys to go on. And I think you're going to be at peace. You might just take a break, a vacation. I guess I'm repeating myself now, because that's about all I can say on these cards. They're pretty cut and dry and clear, and it looks really good for you Sagittarius. Okay, yep. So now I misplaced my pen, so I can timestamp this, but all right, it's not gonna be timestamped. People are gonna have to look at the whole thing all the way through, right? So yeah, Sag, it looks really good. So let me go to Capricorn. Sag, Capricorn 106. My sister just came in to help me. 106. She just came in to help me. I was struggling, y'all. That's what big sisters are for. Thank you. All right, so we're going on to Capricorn. Focal. Let's have something to focus on. All right. What's that? No, I have it right here. Sorry, guys. Still talking to my sister. She's trying to help me out. She knows I'm struggling here. All right, so Capricorn. So all we have is Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces left, and that's good in an hour. And like I said, that one person who was here, thank you. I hope you're enjoying it. I'm having fun. All right, Capricorn. Let me see if this is too many. How many came out? This is really not. I'm just going to take all of them. Let's see what this comes out. Okay, Capricorn, you guys have the 5 of Wands. You guys have the Ace of Pentacles. That is your energy, Earth energy. You guys have Major Arcana, the Death card. Then you have Major Arcana, the Strength card. And then you have Major Arcana, the Moon. So, I just did Sagittarius, and it was saying, was it Sagittarius? It was one of the signs I just did about saying not having too many hands in the pot. You guys, they can figure out the situation. Well, it looks like it's a lot of people, a lot of opinions being shared with you over a situation in your life. It may have to do with money, but I think you guys are going to be gifted with money with the Ace of Pentacles, or you're going to be very, very, your foundation is very, very stable with the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles can also show that you're buying something for yourself, like a car, something like that, a home, apartment, or condo, whatever. And then it's followed up by Major Arcana, the Death card. That's transformation. So even though a lot of people may have been giving you advice, too many hands in the pot is what I call the 5 of Wands, because in the traditional tarot, it just shows a whole lot of people, well, 5 people with sticks in the air. Some people say that is like trouble. I just say it's too many hands in the pot. It's too many opinions, because it's an action card being as though it's wands. So it's an action card. So maybe people were telling you, man, you need to do this, or lady, you need to do that, with your money, But with this death card, it's a transition being made. And it transitions into major arcana. You got three major arcanas. The major arcana, the strength card, which means you guys will be strong enough to work things out financially, any financial dealing on your own. You don't need this energy. You don't need this energy. Although some of you may go and ask people, what should I do in this situation? If it comes to buying something, if you're coming into some big money or something like that. It's a transformation though. You may want to ask people, but you have the strength and the knowledge, the nobility, all that kind of stuff. You have what it takes to decide for yourself what to do with your finances, where to go, where to place it. It's almost similar to Sagittarius. Then you guys have the moon. So that's that's a hidden aspect. I'm gonna clarify that because I don't see where it's fitting in the reading, why the moon card would be there. Except because it's not confusion, it's just the unknown. But the moon has been coming up in a couple of readings, and I think it's because it's Pisces season. So I think I wish I could go back and do some of them that had the moon card, because I think a lot of this is going to happen during Pisces season. That's why this moon card keeps showing up. It showed up in about 3 or 4 other readings, the moon. So this Pisces time of Pisces, the age of Pisces, oh Lord. The time of Pisces that's passing through. This is when this is going to be the strongest for you guys. But you guys do have the gift of stability here. You're very stable. And you're going to transform into your own strength. Or you could be dealing with the Leo that may give you advice on what to do. But it's all going to be during the celebration of the Pisces season with the moon card. But I'm going to still clarify the moon, because even though I know now that it keeps coming up, that it's because we're in Pisces season. I still want to clarify it and see what comes out, because there might be more information to come with it. And if nothing comes out, then and the moon can hold secret blessings. It can hold secret blessings coming to you that you didn't see, because you're using your own strength, your own knowledge. Okay. Yep. Gosh, I just said your own, and look what comes up. The 9 of, it's unfocused. Focus. The 9 of Pentacles came up to clarify the moon. So that's showing that any financial success, you are doing it on your own. You have done it on your own. And that's just what I was saying. But for the majority of your success this month, it's not going to be in chatting with other people about your financial dealings. It's about you going after what you need to do with your financial stability and working that out for yourself, because you have it within you with the strength card. You're going to make the transformation of talking to a lot of people about it to just doing it yourself. And that's why the 9 of Pentacles clarified that moon card. So yeah, that was good. That's good for Capricorns. A lot of stability coming in. Just keep, like I tell everybody, you have to keep people out your business sometimes too. Well, or share with a very few, very select people about what's going on with your financial dealings or your stability. Some of you guys, I'm clearing the table off, but Capricorn, some of you guys may be going through like moving, and that showed up, I believe, in your monthlies. Some of you may be moving, so that could be that Ace of Pentacles too. You may have finally found a place to move. Okay, so now we're going to go on to Aquarius, which is my opposite sign. So let's see what's going on with them. Aquarius. Mid-March. Aquarius. All right, here we go, Aquarius. All right. So far, it's been pretty good for everybody. I think, what was it? Cancer and Leo kind of had love. Libra had love reading too. Everybody else is about financial stability. That's that Virgo full moon. People focusing on their money. Oh, okay. Aquarius, first card out. You have the Empress, male or female. That's what energy you are carrying or desiring to carry. That means if you're a male or you're a female, you can carry the Empress energy. The Empress is opposite, of course, of the Emperor. It's a gentler energy, and you can be gentle as a man and still rule over what you need to rule over. So basically, it's saying that you guys are very creative at this time. There may be some pregnancies around you. If you're a male, you could have got somebody pregnant. If you're a female, you may be pregnant or soon to be. We'll see what the cards around show, but it might be pregnancy around you. Grandchildren too. Grandchildren, like maybe your children are having children. Nothing that's coming out. I wanted to shuffle it one more time. But you guys are really in a creative, could be in a creative space from now until April, first or second week of April. A lot of creativity going on, abundance, and a lot of things are good things are going to start coming this spring for you guys with the Empress, because she embodies like the springtime. You could be close to a Taurus or a Libra. You could be close to a Taurus or a Libra, like your mom or dad or sister or something. Somebody who's close to you. Could be a Taurus or Libra, somebody that you turn to for advice, Aquarius. Okay, come on. They look like they don't want to talk. Oh, they all fell. Uh-oh. All right. I sound like the Teletubbies. Let me stop. Okay, so too many cards came out. I couldn't read all those. It wants to take its time with you, Aquarius. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Oh, it looks good for y'all. Okay, Aquarius, you got the Ace of Pentacles too. So maybe Capricorn figures prominently in your life. Maybe a friend or something is a Capricorn, but your money looks good. You got the Ace of Pentacles. So it goes both ways. A Capricorn can figure in your life also as a friend or partner in business, maybe. But the finances look good. You guys are taking control. Too many cards. Let me shuffle again. So far it looks good for Aquarius into April. A lot of things. Yep, the springtime is going to blossom for you. And we're, like I said, I think that's the 19th. The spring equinox. Why do all these cards? It's like they want to just say a lot of things. There might be a lot of stuff going on with you, Aquarius. We'll see what these next 3 cards are going to be. But look, it looks like your stability is you're grounded up here. Was that 2 cards? No, it was just 1. Knight of Pentacles. So there is something, yeah. This stuff is going, a lot of things are going to happen in the spring for y'all because the Knight is a slow moving. They say he's slow moving. I don't look at it that way. I look at it at the Knight of Pentacles as very meticulous, looking over everything. So you guys could be getting an offer, or you guys could be starting something new with the Knight of Pentacles coming in. Information towards your stability could be coming in, and it doesn't have to be slow moving because it's a pentacle. It just means they're more, they look over things more. So you may be looking over contracts as far as work if you're a boss, a manager, a supervisor, something like that. You may be buying something, a big ticket item, with the Ace of Pentacles followed by the Knight of Pentacles. But there's information that is going to come to you to help you out with your stability. Even though, like I said, you guys already do look stable. I mean, you can always have more money, right? It might be a new job coming in for you guys, or a different aspect of your job that you're going to grow on, being as though the Knight came out underneath of the Empress, which is, like I said, creativity. It might be some form of information coming in that can help you with your work life, be more creative. Let's see what else comes out for you guys. I feel as though it's a lot of things going on materialistically with Aquarius. It's very abundant. You guys are going to be very abundant. You guys are, looks like you're going to be blessed with something that you may not see coming, or that you may thought it took long enough. Like you may say, finally, it's finally here with the Knight of Pentacles. That type of feeling you guys might get. Like, I finally did this, or I finally did that, or this finally happened to secure my finances. All right. That's all I get for switching decks. This deck. Come on. Aquarius, March 2020. Let's see. Okay. You guys got the wheel. It's turning in your favor. Things will be going your way. Now, on a day-to-day basis, it may seem like, too many cards. Too many cards. On a day-to-day basis, another thing, because it popped out, but I didn't take it because it's too many cards. Be careful playing mind games with people. Be careful of winning at all costs, I call it, because the Five of Swords kind of peaked out. So be careful when it comes to playing mind games. Now, these cards came out, and it kind of clarifies what I said. You guys will have a good month, and I think you guys see it coming with the High Priestess. Your third eye is awoke, so it's almost like, even though I'm telling you this information, I think you guys already kind of knew that this was coming up. But what you didn't know is this Ace of Swords, which is truth. You have to stay in your truth. And it's followed by Major Arcana, the Devil. And then followed by Major Arcana, the Queen of Swords. This is your energy. The Swords energy came out. So, like I said, the Six of Swords was, I'm sorry, not the Six of Swords. The Five of Swords was trying to peek out as I was shuffling. So that's telling me, like I said, be careful of manipulation, okay? Because you have to work in truth. Let go of any negative talk, any conversations that you have that are negative. Let them come from like the Queen of Swords type energy. The Queen of Swords, she knows things. She's very wise. It's all mental, but don't abuse it. Okay, it's a warning not to abuse, your mental powers. That sounds like y'all superheroes, right? But don't abuse your mental powers, because you guys will see things clearly. You'll see things as it should be. And with the Queen of Swords energy, it's softer than the King of Swords. The King of Swords, it's the male female energy. And like I said, this is reading this for male and female. But the Queen of Swords is a little bit more gentler in her approach, although she is direct. But like I said, that Five of Swords was trying to peek out. So just be careful of not manipulating people, Aquarius. And not all of you do. At the bottom of the deck, as I finish shuffling, you guys got the Ten of Cups. Emotional fulfillment. You guys will receive some type of emotional fulfillment as long as you stay truthful, stay balanced, speak your truth. Don't be afraid to speak your truth with this Ace of Swords, because what you are thinking of financially, if I switch the reading around to love, this could be a love offer. You may see somebody as the Ace of Pentacles, like something to be treasured, because like I said, a reading in the past, Pentacles can be love also. Some people see other people, they hold other people like priceless as somebody will hold gold, so if it is a relationship, just stay honest, stay open, and you don't have to mince your words, but you don't have to be harsh in it. That's why I think the King of Swords did not come out. The Queen of Swords came out. She knows what to say and when to stop, so that it doesn't like wound somebody. So you have to be careful with that double card coming out. Please, guys, don't try to manipulate people. That will ruin all the rest of the reading. That will ruin it, because this reading is beautiful for Aquarius. The wheel in your favor, opportunity headed your way, creativity, and you guys are going to have sound minds. And so that's it for Aquarius. That sounds good. Now we're going to do Pisces, the last sign. Okay. Thanks for the like, whoever liked it. Appreciate it. Oh, I did, Crystal, I did Sagittarius and Capricorn. After this live stream is over, I'm going to try to timestamp it. I started writing the times down, so you can check it out after it's done, because now I'm on Pisces. All right. Pisces, March. Now, let's see if the moon comes up for Pisces. Now, if the moon card doesn't come up for Pisces, all right, Pisces. Pisces, March 2020. I might go back to the Manzelli. I like this Egyptian tarot. You know what? Both these decks, the Egyptian tarot deck and the Manzels, my daughter bought for me. Okay, guys. For Pisces, you guys got the Five of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. So it's more Pentacles energy. Cups is your energy. So it looks like you guys need to be a little bit more hopeful in this situation, because your hard work is, oh, wait a minute. Your hard work is going to pay off with the Eight of Pentacles. Keep working hard at what you're doing, because it seems like there was some type of disappointment earlier this month or last month. But you guys keep hanging in there and working. Maybe you guys expected a raise on the job or something like that. Maybe you guys expected a relationship to go a step further, and you've been working hard on it. You've been working hard on yourselves, making sure that whatever it is works. But try not to look behind at cups that are emotions that seem like they're wasted, because in the traditional tarot, it's a man looking at the three wasted cups, while it's two beautiful cups in back of them. So either turn around and look at the things that are good for you, that there are opportunities coming in. Just stay focused. The Eight of Pentacles is focused too, because they try until they get it right. And then you guys got the Ten of Wands. That's showing a completion. So your actions that you've been doing is leading to a completion. It's time for you to put down burdens that other people have placed upon you, Pisces. Because a lot of them is unnecessary. It's time for a new start. Next, you guys got the Hangman. So it looks like you guys will be looking at things from a different perspective. I'm going to pull one more card out because I don't want to end with the Hangman. So it's a lot. There is Virgo energy, but the action is to stop and take stock of what needs to be there and what needs to go, because you guys are still working hard. And like with the Hangman, that is looking at things from a different perspective. So I'm going to pull one more card. So like I said, I don't know if this is a relationship you guys were dealing with, or a job where you thought you would, you would gain more, and you didn't get exactly what you wanted. So it's saying to just continue the hard work, continue putting the work in on yourself, and put burdens that other people have placed upon you down. Look at it from a different perspective. Let's see if success is going to come after. What would be next? These cards. All right. And what else is for Pisces? So if you guys recently had a breakup, I'm sorry, but keep going. Keep going out. Someone new is bound to happen, as long as you just this one that could come out. What is this? The Knight of Chalices. I'm glad I shuffled more for y'all. So there is an offer of love coming in for you, Pisces. And if it's not an offer of love, it could be a new job, a new position, a raise, but it's something that you guys are emotionally attached to. So something better is going to come out of the situation if you look at it differently. Stop looking at it as though you've wasted your time on things, because time has not been wasted. These Eight Pentacles, people have seen you put in the work for whatever. You just have to drop something, an action that you're taking, some type of action, or a few things you might have to drop. The Ten of Wands is, in the traditional tarot, shows somebody carrying a whole bunch of wands and they're all bent over. Well, whatever problems or burdens or things you're trying to correct or help other people with, it's time to put it down and focus on you, with the Hangman, and look at things differently. Look at things differently, and love will come in. And he's looking in the future. So, I think it's still during the spring equinox. 8. Let me see. And then the Knight of Wands. So yeah, you'll be taking action. And the Knight of Wands, it may be a fire sign that may come in, as far as romantically, or you may be looking at a fire sign, which would be Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries, or Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So yeah, keep your chin up, Pisces. Anything that looked like it wasn't going to work out, if you just stay diligent and learn to put things down that don't belong to you. You can't help everybody out in their situations. But as long as you look at things differently, and don't think that you're being selfish by putting those wands down. Look at it as you helping yourself. Look at it as you coming into completion with yourself, because this can represent you. The King of Cups could represent you, and where you're supposed to be, and the action that it takes to become you. So, like I said, a relationship, or offer of relationship could be coming in, or you could be in better relationship with yourself, better emotionally balanced with the King of Chalices. And then with the King of Wands, that's the action. That's more action that you're taking. And the King of Wands is, like I said, looking at the King of Chalices, almost like saying, take action for yourself. Do this for yourself. Do some things for yourself. Be selfish for a while. Pisces. So that was the mid-months for March 15th throughout April 2020. I'm so happy that this one person, whoever you are, stayed. Crystal Davis, oops, I don't mean to say, well, it might show up anyway. But Crystal, I thank you so much. And I'm going to try to timestamp, but I'm gonna leave with the poem that I started off with. It's not a poem, it's actually a psalm from my Helen Steiner Rice book. And it says, teach me to do your will, for you are my God. May your good spirit lead me on level ground. And that's from Psalms 143, verse 10. So that is the quote that I wanted to put in from Helen Steiner Rice's book, A Touch of Joy. Of course, that psalm is from the Bible, but it's in her book. So I wish you all the best for the month of March. I'll be back in April. It won't be a live stream because I'm just testing out the live streams. I guess I have to wait till my subscribers are fuller and pick a better time, not when everybody's in church or at breakfast or something with their family. But thank you, everybody. Thank you for joining me, those who stopped by. And I will see you for your April monthlies. Take care.